look at you. Come here. Let me just... Oh, I see. Yes. Oh, it's tragic, isn't it? Here, let me wipe off your tears really quickly. I know. You want it to be big and scary like your other friends. But sometimes that just doesn't work out. You see, after the first one, and then Delta, and then Miller Lite, and then Budweiser, you just kind of stop caring about the new ones and accept that perhaps, just maybe, just on the tad wee bit side, that we are doomed. Oh, it's okay, no need to cry. It's okay. You did so good, though. You did so good. You really did so good. I mean, if you were like the beginning one, you would be just amazing. But sometimes achievements just cannot be done, or made, or succeeded. Sometimes we're just a little too late, and that's perfectly okay. Do you want me to tell you why that's perfectly okay? Come here, I'm going to tell you the secret. Because death is always around the corner. It is. Come. And nothing you'll ever do will ever mean anything in a cosmos that is going to freeze and crack and dissolve and perhaps restart a completely new universe with completely new sets of living beings. Yeah, it's like, sure, like we're here, but what does that even mean? I mean, like, I know that you want to infect me and everything, and you want to, like, really mess up my day, but what is a day in the face of eternity? I know. Come here. What was your name? Omar? Omicron? Omegaverse? It's okay. Sometimes we just can't be both the Alpha and Omega. Sometimes we have to be the quote-unquote Omicron and just deal with it. Do you hear that faint music in the back? Yes, I believe that is the hearkening of trumpets calling forth the end. Is that not in the Bible? That the trumpets of heaven will blast, announcing the crusade of Jesus Christ himself with his fiery sword, slashing all the quote-unquote infidels and allowing the quote-unquote Christians, which of course are nothing more than consumerist capitalists who praise a white Jesus from Palestine, to ascend to the white heaven that they believe in. What a joyous day here. Let me just wipe away your tears. I know. Jesus can be very scary. I mean, like, he was a pacifist and all of that, but now he's certainly not a pacifist. Now he's a warlord. Get yourself nice and cozy. Why don't you here? Would you like to put your head on this nice little pillow? In fact, let me just make you feel more at home and cozy. Here. Oh my God, it's REM. So, we have this little alien right here. This little alien kind of reminds you of how even the most distant of beings die off. And one day it'll be our turn. Isn't that right, little buddy? Yes, it is. One day we will all die, and none of our pain will exist anymore, and we will never have to face the existence of existence, unless, of course, reincarnation exists upon your planet. Then you are truly, and without fail, completely screwed. Thank you, Mr. Alien. May I call you Neil Armstrong? That's alien backwards if you count The Armstrong is an initial. Now let's talk to the Earth real quick. Tell me, Earth, how does it feel to be completely taken advantage of and taken for granted, and have those that take advantage of you and take you for granted complain about being taken advantage of and being taken for granted within a society that is only systemized to take things for granted and to take advantage of things because that's the only way you are rewarded, and thus now we are doomed to die. It sucks, bro. It really does. I can't wait until either I implode and turn into a rock or all of you die. Either way, what bliss. Thank you, Mr. Earth, thank you. Unless it's Miss Earth. I don't have a gender. I'm a rock. Ah, very much like that. Let's move on to the little astronaut here, or astro dog. You're so cute. Look at this little face. Say hi to Omicron. Woof, woof, woof. Tell me, Mr. Astro Dog, what are your thoughts on the implosion of the Earth and the ceasing of humanity, along with the several plagues we have going on, including not limited to Ebola, measles, corona, and all of their variants of. It's like, not to get onto a tangent, Omicron, but it's like that one scene from Hercules where you cut off one head and 3 grow in its place. It's like, wow. Who's gonna call Kali to lap off all the blood before it drops the ground so that way no more heads pop out? Because frankly, I'm very tired of fighting this constant battle. Woof, 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 woof. Woof 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 woof. Profound words. Profound words indeed. I don't even know how you have such deep insight as a mere mortal. I thank you so much. Now, on to our last little guest. Blasting away, blasting off. Here, I'm gonna murder the person outside blasting music. They are out of range. Now for our final guest here. Our little final guest here. We have Astro Dog, you are already in there. We have Crotch Flames here. Tell them, Crotch Flames, what are your thoughts when it comes to the progression of humanity and where our direction is going? Do you see a noble utopic society where all harmony is established, or do you see a promise of such utopia masked with the dystopia behind it, actually pushing forward a fascist system, or an even more fascist system, whereby in which the Industrial Revolution standard of working is status quo? All I gotta say is, get off the planet. Get off the planet while you still can. In fact, just completely drop within the planet if you can. Drop out, tune in, get yourself a bunker, get yourself anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. It's just gonna get worse and worse and worse and worse. And we're all screwed. We're all screwed, man. Profit, what does that even mean? Profit is leading our destruction. It is leading the systematic destruction of all. It's all, we're all doomed. We're all doomed. Thank you. That was very insightful. Well, Omicron,